Okay, what I like to use here, there's a bunch of good choices, right? Like I could do this for more hit points, but I'm going to take Circle of Death right now. When I respec, I may take the one for the hit points. But for now, the death yield will be better for us. Still a whole lot of nothing. I'm going to bank some of this gold too. I think I need to carry that much. I think carrying about 11,000. It's probably, even that's probably too much. But oh, level 11 just died. To a trap. It happened to me. Another Slayer zone that we haven't been in yet that we've acted. Yeah, if I'm going to like actually meaningfully do Slayer zones, I definitely need some Slayer potions. Here, it's just to sort of mess around. Hey, Trog. Just got back from watching Godzilla -1. Incredibly good film. Film of the year. For under a 15 million budget. That's good to know. I haven't seen it. Crazy good. I'm a fan of Godzilla, by the way. Like, I love the original. And I like all the double feature movies that they made with, like, the Smog Monster and all those other monster battle movies that they made. I actually have a model Godzilla somewhere around here. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I have an eBay store where I sell like vintage things, vintage toys, vintage stuff, kitchenware and barware and stuff like that. And I have sold like vintage Godzilla toys. The Godzilla toy that I have is not vintage, but it's really cool. It's like a little model of Godzilla. That's cool. Yeah, that's good to know. I'm a bit of a cinephile, so I will definitely check it out. I really like watch movies that I like. Definitely good. Cool to know. All right, so we'll get 50 kills in here and then we'll. This is not super exciting. Oh, I actually could do a quest since I'm here, right? Like, I need to do these quests anyway. Oh, nice. You went to the theater. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't been to the actual theater in a long time. I think the last movie I saw in the theater was one of the Marvel movies. I think it might have been Endgame or something a while ago. Let's see where we are. All right, if I go north, I can, you know. Oh, the theater was 3/4 full. That's good. Yeah. There was speculation that movie theaters may have become extinct, it's become like novelty that everybody would watch movies at home. It's hard to beat the cinema experience though. Like I like it. Pretty cool. Okay, Wraith Callers. So I'm 17. This quest is 17. All buffed up. I actually searched on YouTube to see if anybody had posted Godzilla versus the Smog Monster because I haven't seen it in a long time. Aren't they remaking the Monster Island fight? Thought they were. Okay, Larafay's gonna help me for this. Larafay, yeah, she's so good. Okay, I would love to get the shield. This. It's pretty cool, yeah. Sell coffee mugs and t-shirts that say just Jorrit. There's a few other clerics that have her coding, like Nimith, the level 8 is really good, and there's a level 5 that's also really good. Larafay is the best. The level 19 cleric is also good. But I agree, Larafay is the best. Alright, so we're gonna leave. We can ride in quest at the bottom. Of all of these quests, there's one that I'll skip. The one that's right near the entrance. Get the name of it. Just not worth the aggravation to do it. Alright, since I'm close to 50, I'm gonna kill these. This dude too. Yeah, I think if they sold a gold seal Larafay, then they would make big money. I think everybody would buy that. The other thing that would be really cool is if they actually implemented, I think Sev talked about it in a stream once, where you get a companion and it levels up with you. That would be really cool too. That would be a little bit more like SWOTOR. Your companions level up with you as you level. But still, I mean, that's one of the great things about that game. So yeah, do they have companions in Elder Scrolls Online? I forget. Completely forget. It's been a while since I played ESO. I did just play Lego Fortnite and enjoyed it. So at some point I'll probably stream some of it just because it's very cool. Okay, this here. Careful. I'm gonna try to hit these dudes with the death field. See if that works. Level drain them. So you're building a new PC this week? Nice. What do you plan on building? I need to build a new PC myself. My processor is a 4th gen Intel i7. It's like an i7, one of the 4000 series. And what are they on now? Like 14 or 13 or something like that? Like crazy how old my PC is. Nice. Risen, yeah, they're good. Great, great gaming chip. I'll probably get one when I upgrade this. Either that or I'll do an i9. I haven't decided, but the Risens are great. What are you gonna do for a video card? Yeah, the PC that I'm playing on right now, I built it in 2014. I upgraded the power supply because the original one died, and the motherboard because the original one died, and then I'm on like an RTX 3060 Ti right now, which replaced my RTX 2070. But for some reason that card was running really hot, and like my electric bill went up like $100 because of it. So when I switched to the 3060 Ti, my heat went way down and my electric bill looks normal again. So I'm not sure what was going on with that. Maybe the cards are better now because they're in the 4000 series, right? Yeah, 3080 is great. Yeah. Yep. Great. Yeah, I need a new setup. I need to build a new computer. And I need to do like a beefy video card because I want to do dual monitors so I can, like with Twitch, that would really help be able to have. Right now, I have to like tab to see my Twitch thing, and then on the side, I have like another computer that runs, that I have Discord on. So it's just on a little old laptop. So I have plans, but I haven't yet like sat down. Yeah, Nvidia die after 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I usually go Nvidia. I haven't had any luck with the ATI cards, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, I'm still on DDR3 RAM. It's pretty pathetic, but it works, like it works. It's not the best set ever, but when I built the rig originally, it was pretty solid. So, and for something like DDO, I mean, it's not that hungry. I tried to stream Genshin Impact, which is like a brand new game, and my stream lagged. So I think if I'm going to stream like these newer games, uh, I redo my set. But the Risen chips, yeah, I'm probably gonna look at those. Okay, we're gonna take more damage, thank you. My packed dice just went up. See what they are. Forget where they hid this. Spell casting. At 12 packed dice now. It's pretty good. Pretty good considering they changed it a little while back. Used to be when they first got nerfed, they made it 1d4. Now they put it back to 1d6. I think when they added that new warlock, uh, the acolyte of skin, changed it. But it's really made a huge difference. It's made heroic warlock feel a lot less terrible. Um, so where am I? All right, Skyrim. Really looking forward to running modded Skyrim with all the graphics set to max. Yeah, my brother really liked Skyrim. I never played it. I know what it is, of course, but I made it. Yeah, if you go with good components, I don't see why it shouldn't last you for these 5 years. How much RAM are you gonna do? I think when I do mine, I'm going to do 32 gigs. Oh, 64. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. So you should be fine with all that. DDR5. Wow. Yeah, I'm really behind. Oh, the champ who's hitting me pretty hard. Yeah, this PC I'm on has 16 gigs of RAM. Not sure how much RAM is on the video card. Yeah, the SSD. I have a Samsung, I think. I like a lot. That I also had to replace. The original SSD died. Okay, we made it. Yeah, Samsung. I've had good luck with those SSDs. Okay, Larafe, you're up. Nuke the Mind Flayer, please. It doesn't eat my brain. Oh, it's doing Cyclonic Blast too, to stay away. Don't want to get Mind Blasted. We kill these shambling now. Move, get a move. Alright, shambling mounds are dead. Now we can focus on that crazy. I have had this Mind Flayer eat my brain before, so not in the mood to get too close to it. Excellent. Hey. Sure if anything I need drops out of here, but get anything. Okay, we'll put you on passive. Yeah, I would probably get 3 SSDs if I were to build a computer now and just have one for my operating system and then use 2. It's like a data mirror or something. Not sure. I would have to sort of I agree. Yeah, the rolling for loot is not a system that I like, and the fact that there's no guarantee after you've rolled that you'll get anything. It's To me it's very sort of pay to win, because if you have a million shards, you can just roll all the chests 5 times until you get whatever you want, right? So, uh, I'd rather that they had a different system. I'm all for people spending money on the game and supporting the game, but to have to pay for loot that you already got because you did the quest, like, that's, to me, it's kind of like trying to bribe the DM of the pen and paper game by saying, if you give me a good sword, I'll buy you a pizza. It's like, it should have nothing to do with it. I already did the quest. Oh, I need to turn on my aura. Right. Better. Yeah, that hold monster is very satisfying. I agree. Yeah. Hardcore cross server friends. Yeah. I mean, if they could figure out a way to deal with the guilds and the unique names of characters in order to do one massive merged server for live, that would be fine with me. It's just, I wouldn't want to have to, like, sacrifice the name of my guild or my character, my main character, just because their system can't handle, the fact that there's multiple characters with the same name. I think WoW handles it in a way where it's like you're basically on a roster system, so your account name, your character name are different. Yeah, and Elder Scrolls Online is the same thing. Yeah, it's like a roster system, right? Right. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's what they need to do. But likely that would be very expensive, and they probably don't have the budget in order to handle a change like that, because it would be hard probably to come up with a timeline on, they could think, oh, it's only going to take us 6 months, but it may, because of the spaghetti code, may take twice that, and it may cost double. DDO 2.0. I'd be really shocked if anybody made DDO 2.0, right? I mean, if they're going to make another Dungeons and Dragons massive multiplayer, it should be Forgotten Realms based, right? Or something like Dragonlance. It should not be Eberron. Okay, so for this fight, I want to make time, and I'm going to send in this dude. Should be fine, but okay, go. Alright, he's gonna do his spit thing. Oh, look at. Just took a ton of damage. Oh, I took a ton of damage again. Oh, and I failed. No. Just gotta kill him. All I needed was disease immunity cast on me. Still scary. And nothing. I haven't looted anything yet. It's crazy. Right, so robot goes. I even bother with that next quest? Really want level 18. Like, oh, didn't they? You guys might know, chat. Thought that they nerfed this lava and made it so that you can swim in it now. Yeah. Much different. Okay, Larafe, you're gonna stay there. I'm going over here. Just gonna this dude. He saved? What? Alright, can I hold the hellhounds? I think I can. Try. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna play some hardcore now? Have a snack? That's cool. Sounds like a good idea to me. I'm probably going to wrap up the stream in like a half hour, so I'm thinking like 12:30 Eastern. I'm East Coast, so I'll probably try to finish the cogs. I really want to get level 18, basically. It's my plan right now. Okay, so I'm gonna try to hold all this stuff. Oh, how often does that work? It's great. No, don't want the champ hitting me. He's still alive. He's dead. These monsters. So I should be able to like lure them here. Guys. You. Huh? No? Why? Okay. Should be able to. Yeah. Try to hold these. I failed. Try to. We'll try to finger him. Didn't work. He's got really good saves. Like, he's resisted everything I've tried to hit him with. Probably should use Shrine, right? Okay, Illyria to the rescue. Just in case. Wyoming. Very chilly, windy, but cozy inside. Yeah, it's cold in Boston. I'm on the ocean, so there's a cold. But I don't think it's below freezing. I think it's in the 30s Fahrenheit. Okay. Sure that I get the trapper. There's the trapper right there. Make sure that none of those little spiders go out. Okay, and that flesh render here, this ice reaver, is making me crazy. Oh, nice. Hit it with a death field and it died. Okay, she was immune, but everybody else got hit. Champion debuff. Ooh. Okay, so is there no shrine in this quest? I forget. Really, really could use a shrine. I don't remember if there is even one. Oh, wait, I think there is one back here. See it. Excellent. Take Larafay into the last fight. I'll get greater heroism at 18. Knockdown immunity. Let's go. Hmm. No? God, nothing. Like literally not pull the thing out of any of the quests that I've done. Okay. Next quest. So this is what I was saying about how I think you can just run around and swim in this lava now. Do I dare? Yeah, see, it doesn't even hurt. And, well, keep in mind I have 40 fire resist, but still, like, didn't even hurt. So that's a huge change because I've seen people in lag die in that lava. That's great. So I think I'm headed to. Is it? I think I have 3 more quests out here, but I'm skipping one. Okay. Security detail. Stay in here with me. Up. Or okay. All these little devices should start attacking me. In heroic, they don't have that many hit points, so they're all dying really. Excellent. I'm not sure if these quests give enough XP to hit 18. Hopefully, but I don't think so. Alright, don't I have a bazillion of those? I'm gonna try to hit these with a death field. Oh, they're all immune. It's really scary. I'm gonna stay away from that. Try to blast them. Oh, little spiders. Oh. Okay, and since this thing is literally right here, and it's not bad having these upgrade parts. This thing does hit pretty hard, though. Hey, a gold coin. I'll take it. Okay, so this has the potential to be a major horn party. It's good for this. So, Parfait, Robot, and it's going to basically give them immunity or resistance, I mean. Self buffed up. Go in and try to turn on the levers as fast as I can. I've got 1, 2. Third lever. 3. No? Failed. Okay, got it. Alright, so all the levers are on. That's good. That'll help us. Now basically gonna jump around. Crazy person and just try to burn all these down and stay away from champions. Yeah, there's a champion. God, this is awful. Watch my hit points. Make sure that I don't take a lot of damage. Boss should be coming out soon. should be here now. Just have to watch my hit points just to make sure that I don't get that fire obliteration on me. Looks good. I think he's dead. Scary. Not enough XP for how scary that is. And nothing. A really nice belt drops out of this quest, but I didn't get it. That's too bad. Alright, so I believe the last quest I have, going to sell and repair, is I go through the forge down the bottom, I think. One where I have to look for the lost student. Pretty sure. I'll save that. Somebody might want that. Oh, I got the arc. Yeah, I'm going to actually use that. Evoke +3, sheltering 19. That's not bad. I'll throw that in the guild chest. It's rare, so I'll save that. Also save that. That in the guild chest as well. Did I get a point? I did, but I'm not high enough to get that yet. Do qualify for it though. Okay, so I believe. Oh, my Larafay's gone. Grab 2 of them. Can't believe they're both gone. Okay, so I should be ready. Might as well, since I already left. Have the buffs there. Very helpful always. Always good to get house P buffs. Hardcore. Worth it. Okay. Now I should be able to go right to the forge. Then we go out the south door. And I'm going to make myself invisible. Ride. Ride straight ahead. You know, they'll know that I'm there, but they won't be follow me without searching for. We made it. Okay, Larafay. Out here. Till I need you. Already got jump. Blur myself. Death. Make my resist a little better. God, get so lost in here. Just follow the lights, right? Be able to just follow. This is correct. Okay, and that should open that. Yes, it did. So I need to go down there eventually, right? Get this. I haven't got any good loot from the coin turn-ins. Is this optional? I pulled. I think I pull this and then go back up, right? That's optional. Okay, but what are we supposed to do? Okay. Hard time seeing. I'll put it back down after blast you guys with gamma, but that was seeing there. Alright, I want Larafay for this fight. There's just too in here. It's much better. Right, yeah, I'm in the last room. Well, I think I still have to do. Then I come back here to go. Oh no, it's just one more student, so that's it. Nice. Okay. Oh, the wrong. Back to normal. Hey, you might too. Last fight. Larafay's on aggressive. Going to open with an Evard's tentacle. Web it. Hopefully Larafay doesn't die. Possible, but okay, so what's the name? Quest roll call. Does anybody know the numbers for these? Chat. I look them. I used to know them. I don't. Okay, so yellow. Okay, it's 335. Red 0, gray 7. So 335, 5, 7. Okay, this one's 5. Okay, 5. Now red is 0, and this is 7. That should be it. Okay. Everything worked correct. It. Oh, I got an item, but it's garbage. I won't ever use that. Oh, that's too bad. probably means I'm going to have to do them all again just to get some gear. Let's see how we did on the saga. I think that was it. That's it. So this saga is done. Okay. Lame. Friday Night Live. Playing some video games. DDO. Hardcore. Gonna take a look at my character. Make sure I shut off my phone so it's not dinging noises while I play. That looks good. Hardcore, DDO, playing some video games, Friday night. Going to check and see. I want to hit level 18 before I continue Sharn. So delete all this stuff that I don't need to read and check out, see if I can. All right, so Sharn I can turn in House J. Turn those in. I'm gonna look at my gear. See if I have any potions that I can use for XP. God, I will never use this item, but I should probably save it. Once I get a sentient weapon, I'll... Right, so there's nothing to sell. Right? And I did this last time. Okay, sorry for the reverb. I just want to make sure I can hear. I just want to make sure the sound is correct. Sound is correct. Okay, sounds good. Great, okay. Yeah. Streamlabs works really nice. Very simple. Good evening, happy Friday. Hardcore DDO. Playing some video games. I am your host, Mary, here to make sure that you have an enjoyable evening. We're serving hallucinated drinks, so order whatever you want. It's all fulfilled with your imagination. Just don't drink too much if you're going to drive, even if you're driving in a hallucination. In all my years running a bar, we had a guy who lived next to the bar, and he used to drink to the point where he would like not be able to drive. And he used to argue with me that he lived next door, so he literally only had to drive. And I'm like, bro, I can't let you drive even to your driveway, even though it's right there. Even though I can see the driveway from here, you can't do it, man. He was a good dude, though. He didn't argue with me. He knew I was right. Gotta be safe. Okay, I don't need any of this stuff. All right, so that is a... I need to save a couple of these, so I'll use one of those. Need to save it for Reaper, and I'll use one of those, and I'll save those for Reaper. This stuff is going to the guild. I give this stuff away. This I'm using, so going to get rid of this. There. Using this instead. I think Christmas is in 10 days. How crazy is that? That is insane. Month is just flying by. Feel like I'm in a time warp. Ever since I turned 35 years old, I have felt like I've been in a time warp. I remember being young and thinking to myself how long the period of time from when I got out of school to when dinner was. That period of time between getting out of school, getting home, watching cartoons, doing homework, it just seemed like it was the equivalent now of a month. And what I know now, it was only like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So I don't know what happens. The older you get, the more time dilates or something. All right, so yeah, there is something else I need to check in the bank here. So probably in order to get level 18 before I continue questing, I'm going to use Slayer potions. All right, so we've got XP pots running, we've got Slayer potions running. Let me take 2 action points. That's okay. All this is okay. Probably the best one to take would be... That won't help us right now, so likely that would be... Alright, and the first thing I need to do is go to... Alright, so we're out in the orchard, and we are going to try to get some XP to get to 18 so I can continue doing those Sharn quests. Usually pretty decent XP, although heroic is a lot slower generally XP wise than epics, but
Mentau's apprentices use this overlook to guard fresh shipments to the laboratory.
I have Larafay helping me out. Hopefully this doesn't take that long, because this is not super exciting, but something that's reasonably safe to do on hardcore. If you don't care about favor. Which we don't. I have all the favor rewards already, so. The number one rule for hardcore is to not do anything stupid and die, right? So. This is really, like, I'm completely froze. There's no packet loss, but my latency just jumped up. Yeah, so probably the weekend, the end of prime time. We're kind of still in prime time. So for me, it should be okay because I have Larafay with me. If I like completely lagged out, it's one of the reasons why I say if you're gonna solo on hardcore to use a hireling, it's not because of your skill level at all. It has literally nothing to do with you. You know, you could be the best or worst player. The reason to use it is because what it does is it addresses a main issue that we have with DDO being a 17-year-old game, is that the server hamster joke is pretty accurate in the sense that the game could just bog out on you. And hardcore, you know, like DDO wasn't originally designed for hardcore. So there's a lot of things that can kill you. And dying to lag is one of those things. So having a hireling, the hireling will continue. Even if you can't move, the hireling will interact with whatever is around it. And especially a hireling like Larafay, who, you know, she basically tries to murder everything she sees. She will keep you alive while your connection sorts out, even if you DC'd. I've had it happen to me before where I've DC'd and come back, and the hirelings that I had out had kept me alive. So certainly worth, if you're playing on the hardcore and you value your time. You know, people in the community kind of frown upon using hirelings when you quest just because they don't really do what you want them to do, and they kind of detract from you learning or increasing your skill level. I don't argue with any of that, right? Like, if you're trying to become a better DDO player, yeah, you should not use hirelings at all. But on the hardcore, when it's laggy, it's really smart to use a hireling because we have no control over the SSG 17-year-old servers, however old the game is. So, you know, it's important to really understand that in certain situations, especially something like a Slayer Zone, where I could lag out, having somebody like Larafay with me is very useful. Just how I was using the hirelings earlier when my PRR was 0, you know, I was using the hirelings as pocket PRR, basically letting them soak up some hits from the monsters prior to me going in and getting aggro. So it's just, you know, it's things that I would do on hardcore that I normally wouldn't do on a live server. in any hardcore event, no matter what the game is. I know WoW has hardcore, and I don't really play WoW, but I like to watch the hardcore death videos. And there are a lot of deaths in hardcore WoW to people lagging out. It happens in DDO all the time. So this is a great example. I have Death Ward, but I don't have protection against energy drain. So I'm going to tell Larafay to go in there. Attack this beholder first. Let her sort of get the aggro. I mean, she's so murderous that, yeah, she doesn't want to stop fighting whatever near her. You need to go in there. Apparently she won't. Right, we're just gonna jump at it. Hopefully I don't get enervated. No, it's dead. Yeah, Larafay. Larafay's great. Yeah, once you hit level 15, grab one. But she will just try to kill everything. Very handy.
This small tomb is the burial site of an.
But we're just here to get level 18. Not bad too. Like some of the shields for the I think what they're tapestry turn-ins. They're pretty good. I think it's tapestry turn-ins. Either that or shield fragments. A whole bunch of stuff drops out here that's pretty good. The helmets are pretty decent. The shields are pretty decent. It's been a while since I turned anything in from out here, so I sort of forget. This content is very old.
This cave looks like it
Okay,
might
got
cross
my
over to the
first
other
action
side.
point. The rare is not up. So I'm probably going to try to stream Genshin Impact again. I tried streaming it before, but it was really laggy. Just to see how it goes. It's a beautiful game.
This small isle stands firm against the.
And then I think I want to stream at some point Lego Fortnite. That was really, really cool. So it might be a change of pace once the hardcore season is done. I have an Epic account, so really cool. They did a really good job. I mean, Fortnite itself is arguably one of the best games. But the Lego one, they did a really good job with it. It's very cool. I played at one point all of the Lego games. Lego Harry Potter, Lego Star Wars, Lego Lord of the Rings. They were all really good. I keep thinking too that I want to stream Star Wars The Old Republic just to go over like my character there and the ship and the guild and everything. I ran a really big guild there for like 5 years, and so I have a really massive, well-decorated ship. Arguably decorated by one of the best decorators in the game. And interestingly enough, it was not featured on Swotorista, but it probably should be. I haven't played that game since Swotorista really became popular. I left before her time, so which was probably around 2017 around there. Hey, Axel. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Yeah. Hope yours is going well. Are you doing hardcore? I am at level 17. I'm trying to get some XP to get to 18. I'm not doing any favor at all. None. Just gonna do Reaper because I have all the rewards. The only reward that I need is the level 10 Reaper cloak. So I'm headed to Cap to quest with whatever groups are running R4. And, you know, I'll participate with them. Really getting the 10 points is quick. Oh, you're not doing hardcore. Yeah, well. It's pretty cool. It's, you know, I'm here every season just because I like the way it feels like. I don't know when you first started playing DDO, but I like the way it feels like it did when it first launched. Like there's just groups everywhere and people everywhere. So I'm here no matter what. I don't need the rewards, but I'm doing the guild stuff and I enjoy doing Reaper on hardcore, so I'll get myself the 10-point cloak, and then I may even help people go for their 20 points. I would like to wind up somewhere on the favor board. I don't really care about, you know, like landing in the top 10 or the top 20. Just somewhere would be nice. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. I popped in and watched you raiding. You were running Cozy through a bunch of raids, or maybe it was the Titan. I think that's what it was. A couple days ago. It's pretty cool. The last time I did the Titan was with Nimvind, I think, and it was on hardcore. I believe. They ran people through it. So, pretty cool. Yeah, it's interesting. Even though I've been playing DDO forever, I really haven't raided in probably a decade. I mean, I've been on some raids with Voodoo on Sarlona because that's my main server, but yeah, I haven't really done a lot of raiding. Maybe at some point I will. I did the skeleton one, and I did the new one, the Vecna. Thought it was pretty cool. Oh, nice. You're gonna solo. Yeah, you're gonna solo the Titan. That's impressive, dude. Not gonna lie, that would impress me. It'd be like I don't know if you can solo Vela, but that would be impressive too. I just don't think you can do the pillars, right? Like in time, I don't think you can solo her, but maybe people have. I'm not sure. I know people solo the Demon Queen. That I have not tried. But I respect people who can do it. So Titan, I've always liked the Titan raid. I always thought it was pretty cool. Really neat if you can get that done. Would be nice if DDO had achievements and they recognized stuff like that, like solo raid stuff. You know, something like the Steam achievement system in DDO. That would be really cool.
This tower rises high above the orchard.
Alright, I may have to switch out of this close to my... Okay, I can get 400 kills. May go to Meridia. Either that or I'll go to Shavarath. Like, I think I'm tapped out here. I'll try to get 400 and then...
The blood is caked thick on these stones, long used for ancient sacrifices to Vol.
Yeah, Vaughn 5. Yeah, that would be, yeah, that's true. And you can't use hirelings. Yeah. What about what's his name? The Master Artificer raid. Can you solo that one? It's been a long time. I don't want to. If I start talking about raids in DDO, I'm going to sound really dumb. Which, you know, you'd think, like, God, this guy's played since beta. He should know. But I just haven't raided a lot recently. I did a lot of raiding in other games. Like, I used to tank a lot in Star Wars The Old Republic. And we did a lot of nightmare raids there, but just never came back to raiding in DDO. But maybe something will get my attention. Alright, so let's check the veil and see how much possible that I already have enough of this that it would be too slow, and then I'll just go to Shavarath. Oh, nice. Oh, is that true? Yeah, almost every raid now is soloable. Interesting. Which, you know, from my perspective, and this is sort of, I don't know, it's on topic, but it's a little bit of a different topic. I'm like I want them to make all the gear bound to account. I'm sick of the bound to character thing. And the fact that you can solo most raids means that most raid gear should be bound to account. Like, I shouldn't have to just play one specific tune. Like, my main on Sarlona, there's so much old raid gear that I have on her that I don't want to delete. But that I would love to just move onto another character just to free up bank space. No, that's how I feel. I think they should get rid of bound to character altogether. And then I think that would encourage people to do more raids, honestly. Because they could, you know, take their main in and go do a raid and try to get something for an alt. Yeah, that's interesting. You have to use cheesy strats for some of them. Yeah, I mean, I would be really impressed too if you could solo the abbot, right? The heroic abbot. Like, how could you even do that without multi-boxing? Like, how would you do that? If you could do that, that would be very impressive. I'm assuming when you say solo, though, you're not talking about multi-boxing. You're talking about, like, just a single account. But that would be a way to do it. Like, I do have an alternate account. I'm not really playing on it this hard crew league, but it's an account that I've had since I beta tested, and I used to use for multi-boxing, but it just got to be too much of a pain. It's a lot of work to do that. So I just sort of want to play the one account. But it is good. You know, the last time I really used my alt account was for, I think it was season 6 when we had the hounds. And like, I tried to make a bard to go with me, like a low-level bard to give me buffs, and the bard kept getting killed by the hounds, so that kind of made me like lose interest in doing that. So. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Yeah, the abbot is soloable. You can make the leaps of faith in the tile section and hope you guess right. Yeah, that makes sense. Pretty cool. Okay, there should be a named here. Or is he not up? Yep. See him. Alright, we're really close to 18, so we're gonna go to Shavarath and try to pop it off. We'll level up and then get back to doing Sharn. Yeah, see, this is one of the things I love about hardcore. Like, look at all these people. Feels really good. I would like to look up in the lore for Eberron and see if Shavarath, like, where does it sit? I don't exactly know. Is it one of the outer planes? In Eberron, is it tied to a moon? It's been a while since I read about that kind of stuff. Probably would be a good YouTube video. Especially considering the people who played Baldur's Gate learned all about Avernus. And the Githyanki. And we may even be getting Githyanki. Summon. I have to be careful out here. These things hit a lot harder than where I just was. Not that it's going to be that much more difficult, but this content is challenging. But we're getting pretty decent XP, so. The other place I could go to is the Cogs. I don't think we'll need to, but I could always go to the Cogs. So they knock me down, I shield block. Shield block when you're on the ground, when you're prone. It increases your DR. Always smart to do that.
The 3rd Legion uses this tower as
We're getting close.
an outer fortification that can be abandoned if the enemy proves to be too powerful.
Really close. There's a
You stand before the hall of the
XP zone right here.
ground home to the devil's most deadly military unit.
I like the Orthons in Baldur's Gate 3. I don't like them in DDO. I think they're gross.
This jutting ridge of stone is the Devil's Spine. It runs along a deep chasm, forming a natural shield against Archon attack from the side.
So the holidays are coming, and I put up Christmas lights like 5 years ago. And I think this year I'm actually going to turn them on. quite exciting. Oh, no. Okay. Dragon Tavern. Take this level. This is great because I get a core. And I get knockdown immunity, which is super cool. You know what? I'm going to skip Luff. I'm going to put a point in heal. And I'll do that again next. Make that an actual full greater. Greater shield mastery.